Hi, I'm Ryan, and today I'm going to talk to you about the beginning of the Revolutionary War, the real beginning, the battles of Lexington and Concord. And today I have my friend with me who was able to assist me with the animation. His name is Alan Greinberg. Say hi, Alan.
Hi.
Thank you. Now, let's start at the beginning. Many colonists believed that if fighting with the British were to break out, it would happen in New England. Militias in Massachusetts held drills, made bullets, and stockpiled weapons. Some militias were known as Minutemen because they boasted that would be ready to fight at a minute's notice. In the winter of 1774 and 1775, a British officer stated in the Boston noted in this diary, "The people are inevitably making every preparation for resistance. They are taking every means to provide themselves with arms." Quote from the diary of Frederick Magazine, 1775. The British also got ready for a fight. King George told Parliament that the New England colonies were in a state of rebellion, and that blows must decide who would control America. By April 1775, several thousand British troops were in and around Boston, with more on the way. British General Thomas Gage had orders to seize the weapons from the Massachusetts militia and arrest the leaders. Gage learned that the militia stored arms and ammunition in Concord, a town about 20 miles, 382 kilometers, or northwest from Boston. He ordered 700 troops under Lieutenant Colonel Francis Smith to Concord, where you will seize and destroy all the artillery and ammunition you can find. On the night of April 17th, 1975, colonial protest leader Dr. Joseph Warren walked through Boston, watching for any unusual activity by the British. He saw troops marching out of the city. Warren alerted Paul Revere and William Dawes, members of the Sons of Liberty. Revere and Dawes wrote to Lexington, a town east of Concord, to spread the word that the British were coming. Revere galloped along across the countryside. He shouted his warning of the approaching troops. Hearing the news, Samuel Adams said, "What a glorious morning this is." He was ready to fight. A British patrol later captured Dawes and Revere. Another writer named Samuel Prescott carried the warning to Concord. Meanwhile, the British continued their march at dawn. The Redcoats approached Lexington. There they ran into about 70 waiting Minutemen, led by Captain John Parker. The Minutemen stood on the town common with muskets in hand. Badly outnumbered, the Minutemen were about to give way to the Redcoats. Just then, a shot was fired. From where is still not clear. Both sides let loose an exchange of bullets. When the shooting ended, 8 Minutemen lay dead. The British continued on to Concord, while some troops burned a few weapons they found. The other men met a group of Minutemen waiting by the North Bridge. In a short battle, the British took heavy losses, and they began to make their way back to Boston. All along the road, colonists hid behind the trees and fired on the soldiers. By the time the Redcoats reached Boston, at least 174 were wounded and 73 were dead. The battle for independence had begun.